Hi, and welcome to our final installment of using Bible stories to talk to children about race, racism, and issues of justice. Last week, I talked about how justice is what love looks like in public. This week, I want to highlight a few times when Jesus showed that kind of love, especially to people who weren't Jewish, who weren't part of his group. Now, one of those stories is the Samaritan woman at the well. You can read it in the Gospel of John, chapter 4. Jesus stops at a well on his way from one place to another, and he meets this Samaritan woman. It's a Samaritan village where he stops. He asks her to draw some water, because she has a bucket and he doesn't. She is surprised and says so. She says, "Why are you, a Jewish man, talking to me, a Samaritan woman?" You see, Jews and Samaritans did not get along. Jesus goes on to talk to her and to share the good news of God with her. And she goes on to share that good news with her entire village. A lot of people in Jesus' time wouldn't even talk to a Samaritan, but Jesus didn't worry about what group she was part of. He cared about her and talked to her and changed her life. Another story of that kind of public love is when Jesus heals the servant of a Roman centurion. This story comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 8. Not only was this soldier not Jewish, it was the Romans who were occupying Jerusalem. Most Jews hoped that the Messiah would come and make the Romans go away. But Jesus, even though Jesus didn't like Roman occupation, Jesus heard this man's story and healed his servant. Jesus didn't worry about what group the man was a part of. He cared about him and he cared about his servant. He healed the servant and praised the soldier for his faith in coming to see Jesus. Both of these stories show Jesus caring for people without worrying about the group they are part of. A basic racist idea is seeing individuals in a group as representing the entire group, and conversely, making assumptions about an individual based on the group they belong to. Now, that might be too complicated to explain to a very young child, but you can still look for opportunities to see individuals as individuals and to notice when stories or movies or even friends and family make assumptions about people based on their racial group. These two gospel stories make me confident that Jesus wouldn't do that. If you're looking for a way to talk to your children about these issues, I'd give these two stories a try. Thanks, and have a good week.